Okay, but let's get on this abortion topic.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about abortion with you because
let's
you
get
got.
let's get a little argument of our own.
Nope. I will leave the Discord. I'm not having this conversation at midnight.
Let me LARP as Cracker Loaf, and you be all LARP as.
I'm leaving the Discord. I'm not having this conversation with you.
Dude, did she wear a crucifix chain? What? Why is he leaving?
Are we done?
Done about what? I was asking her if she was wearing a crucifix.
You're gonna try. You're wanting to talk about abortion and a bunch of topics I don't want to talk about right now.
Like what?
It's gonna turn into abortion. Then it's gonna turn into well, actually, black people are 27% of the crime. Like, I don't want to talk about this right now because that's what it turns. That's what it turns. That's what it turns into. You give Philip an inch and he takes a mile.
Dude, it's not 27%. It's like 60 something. First of all,
no, I can't hear you. I'm kind of glad I can't hear you, to be honest.
All right, let's get into some more topics. Like, I want to know what was she super religious about? That's pretty basic, like Christianity to be anti-abortion.
I don't even know what the question was.
Okay, so that's not.
Nope.
Okay,
I can hear him
can
now.
you hear him?
Well, I just heard half the question.
Okay, dude. Okay, so you said what she said about abortion was super like radical Christian.
I'm gonna lay this out for you because I don't want to talk about Cracker Loaf anymore.
Why don't you want to talk about? Dude, I didn't know she was a Christian.
I can't hear him now. He just.
Okay, so tell me what else Cracker Loaf did that was like too religious.
It's got nothing to do with her being religious. She just did other things that it didn't work out. I have no problem
but you said she was.
I have no problem with her being religious. We just had disagreements over religion, but that's not the point. We had other issues too.
Okay, but if you dated a girl, like, what would be like too far to be religious?
Don't go around trying to convert people unless that's absolutely your calling.
Well, isn't every Christian supposed to do?
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, if you want to do that, but I mean don't be going in the street and calling gay people faggots and telling them to kill themselves. Don't do that.
Well, they're going to hell.
Like not the online world, in the real world. Don't be doing shit like that.
Wait, was she doing that?
I mean, no, but that's my point. That would be too far for me because I have friends who are gay. I have friends who are who live different lifestyles than mine. I don't judge them for that. Yeah, I have a friend that identifies as trans, but I mean that person's a good person. I've never had a problem with them.
What did she say for you? Would you tap?
Would I tap? No.
Dude,
I got gay friends, I got straight friends, I got religious friends, I got atheist friends, I got friends all over the place. The thing is like I don't necessarily I don't necessarily see any of their lifestyles as invalid because
you don't have any black friends.
At the end of the day, it's their life and their choices, not mine.
You have any Jewish friends?
Actually, yes, I do.
Really?
Okay. We're not friends anymore, but yes, he was Jewish.
You fucking fascist!
No, we're not friends anymore because he got pegged by his wife and then never saw him again. I don't know.
Dude, average Jew behavior, right? Average Jew behavior. You know the wife controls everything in their fucking marriage.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, do you have any black friends?
I do.
What's their name? Okay, what is a friend to you? Like what?
Somebody that it can either be somebody that's like super close, or somebody that's somebody I vibe with, somebody I'm chill with.
Me, that would be more like acquaintances. I only have like 4 friends that I really consider friends, and then the rest are all.
Hate the Pope? I don't hate the Pope.
Hunter, do you believe heaven is real?
I don't even know anything about the current Pope at all, other than he's American.
Do you believe heaven is real?
Do I believe that heaven is real?
Yeah.
Is real?
Dude.
Bro is talking about Israel. That's crazy.
I'm asking you a real question. Do you believe in heaven?
I would say there's potentially an afterlife, and the reason I'm just gonna lay this out on the table for you right now, because you know what? Let's have this conversation later because it's too late in the night to have this conversation. It's gonna get way too
11.
deep. No. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm telling you this right now. I am not an atheist. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Well, I'm getting McDonald's, so.
I'm actually.
Are you like I was?
So to be honest with you, I'm actually a Mesopotamian dinosaur.
Alright, bro. Dude, why do we gotta... Aren't you the oldest guy here? Come on, let's have a real conversation.
Yeah, I am.
Let's have a real conversation.
I don't want to have... I don't want to have a deep conversation tonight, bro. Alright,
I'm ordering McDonald's. Fuck you. Okay, so... What do you believe in? Like...
I'm an agnostic. I don't think that's I figured you guys could pick up on that pretty quick. means I'm not gonna try to prove or disprove anything to you.
So you're a fence sitter?
That's literally what it means.
It means you don't believe in it.
It doesn't mean I don't believe anything. It just means I don't conform. Literally, I'm surprised you guys are just now like picking up on that. Like, if all the fence sitting shit that I say, you guys are like, well, you guys are like shocked.
Dude, but don't you think that's like bot behavior to never have like your own opinion? You're always like, well, dude, I see both sides. And
no, I think that's signs of having a perfectly rational brain to see both angles of things. If I just saw things as black and white, one way is the exact way of things, and I'm not even just talking about like religion. I'm talking about just like everything. There would be no. That's not how people should be.
Well, obviously there's some things like that you can see both sides.
I mean, but that's like that's like the basic things that we have and that societies commonly agree on. Like, oh, we shouldn't murder and rape people. Yeah, duh. No shit.
Well, not everyone agrees.
Well, that places like fucking like I don't know, Israel or whatever. I don't know.
What?
All those places, they're like, oh yeah, well, let's sacrifice children. It's like, most countries, most places, we don't do that. No, because because what they're doing is they're literally. Here's my take on it. If your religion impedes on my life, that's not okay. If your religion says you have to sacrifice me so you can meet God, that's not. I don't support it, but I understand why some people believe in it, and there's a lot of people in Islam that don't do the sacrificing thing. Yeah, you can follow your religion, but the second it impedes on my life, that's a whole different ballgame.
Dude, so you're just like, leave me alone?
You can believe what you want to believe, just don't impose it on me.
Okay, but this is what you like that thought process.
Let's say I'm gay, and a Christian person comes up to me and says, "You need to believe in God, or you're going to hell." That's okay. That's what they're gonna do. Okay, cool. All right. If that's what you believe, that's completely okay and rational to think that. However, you come up to me and say, you need to believe in God or I'm going to kill you because you're gay. Like, that's you imposing your religion on me and affecting me in a way that's harmful. If your God tells you to kill me or harm me, that's where the line is drawn.
Okay, so Hunter, I before my mom called me, I wanted to ask you. Like, so your whole thing is like, leave me alone, let me be myself, and let me. Don't you think that's like kind of like
got nothing to do with leave me alone. It's a matter of you can live your life how you see fit. Just don't impose harm on me based on something that you believe. Don't impose harm or don't impose yourself on people.
But what if most of the world is just based on religion? Because atheism and agnostic is basically a religion, you know? Like,
it's really, I mean, it's a way of thinking. I'm not going to say
well, it's a
religion. It's not a religion. It's just a way of thinking.
Well, being an atheist is a religion now because you believe in all those like stupid astrology signs and all.
No, I mean being an atheist means you don't believe in any. That means you believe that when you die, everything goes black.
Do you believe that?
No. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's like I'm not here to disprove it or prove anything to you. It's just that's.
So are you ever?
Whatever happens, happens.
Go on your
it's
own
literally
journey?
just whatever happens, happens. That's what agnostic people think.
Sorry, dude. Before you die, are you gonna like accept Jesus finally?
If
because like most people like you do that. I've heard a lot of it.
If it's convincing enough. Look, I grew up in a super religious. I won't say super religious, but I grew up in a religious household, and believe me, there's a lot of hypocrisy I saw in it. But at the same time, you know, I'm not looking at my parents or my parents or siblings or whatever, and being like, "Oh, you turned me this way or you turned me that way." It's just, you know, I had my own thoughts I have my own thoughts.
Yeah, but that's the beautiful thing about Christianity is that we're all sinners. And every time you commit a sin, because everyone's going to do it, me and Realex do it every day. But then you have to, that's why you tell it to Jesus when you pray, or you tell it to God, and Jesus is going to write your sins in the sand and make them go away. You just have to accept them in your life. Dude, I'm trying to convert him, Realex. I'm trying to...
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, don't try, because don't try to convert people. Let them come. Let them come that way. They're on their own terms.
I'm not trying to. I'm just telling you what I see.
No, yeah. I mean, that's what you see, and that's fine. If you're having a respectful conversation like we're having, that's perfect. But don't go out and try to convert people just because you see a gay person on the street. Be like, you got to turn to God right now, bro. Like,
no.
If they want to turn, they'll turn on their own terms.
I know. I'm just gonna pray for
I know the Bible says that you need to go out and convict people of that, or convict. You need to go out and preach the gospel. I get that, and that's the thing. That's okay. You're well within your right to do that. At the same time, it's just like, in my opinion, in the world we're in currently, people that are going out and evangelizing in the street or trying to do that's pushing people away more.
No, really. I think most people are getting more and more religious. I think in our generation,
What video do you see online of people going out in the streets and evangelizing where they're actually like reaching people, and it's not just people? They're going out and evangelizing. They're going out evangelizing, and they're actually having a success rate. They're not just getting their ass kicked or for saying something.
I don't think the way to do it is going out on the street now. It's more on social media. I see it in all the comments. I see a bunch of people that comment that are our age on TikTok and on Instagram who are like, I'm so glad I found God. And so, I don't know. I think there's more people like me and Realex who are getting, and less people like you who just like, because dude, thinking like you were, I don't know, it's kind of like, I was like that.
Your train of thought is also not so correct, because you got to think there's more people like me and Realex. Like, you, how many people have you met that aren't like you and Realex? You really got to think about that.
No, I'm seeing on social media.
You know, these are common trains of thought. These are common ideas.
I don't know these people. I don't know the people.
Ideas, common trains of thought that people have. Common rationalizations of their existence. You know, these are common for a reason. These are why these are very broad and widespread terms. They don't just exist for a niche number of people.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, you know, you could say like, oh, there's more Christians than atheists. You're probably right about that, but at the same time, you know, not everybody you pass in the street is a Christian, you know?
That's not what I'm saying. There's more and more. more and more of Gen Z is. All I'm saying is that Gen Z is more Christian now than what's it called, atheists.
I'm not gonna lie,
So,
I kind of disagree with that. I think it's half and half.
well, I think the only people who are still atheists are women, because if we go back to a Christian society, women are going to lose a lot of the rights they have.
Okay, pause this
Because
conversation for a second. Relax, this killer is ass because I have just been sprinting around the map doing nothing, and he has not downed me one time.
dude, they have so much power, you know. So that's the only people that are going to stay atheists are women, because there's no more decorum in our society.
I don't think atheists are just women. I think atheists are men and women.
No, that's not. Oh my god, that's not what I'm saying.
I mean in the broad term of it, not just like your static women on that line. I know what you're saying, but
I'm saying women, dude. It's rare I meet a woman who's a Christian. It's not rare I meet a guy who's a Christian. There's a lot of guys I see. They're all fucking Christian now, and women, they're all fucking atheists. I'm gonna fuck 40 guys. I'm gonna go clubbing. I'm gonna go drinking. So
there's Christian women that do that. They just don't read their Bible or actually practice. They're just being sinful.
Oh yeah, I know.
By the Christian term of sin,
they're fake.
It's lukewarm Christianity, basically just saying, "Oh, I believe in this," but not following it.
Well, yeah, there's definitely people like that. That's why you pray for them to find, actually get into it. But what's your biggest pet peeve about, like, Christianity itself, Connor?
Well, I mean, and it's not exactly the religion itself; it's the people. I have critiques of it, but it's not like. I'm not going to detail every single critique I have. It's a lot of it has to do with just the people in it. At the end of the day, here's the thing. At the end of the day, Jesus himself, if we're talking just strictly about Christ himself is not the thing that's pushing people away from Christianity. It's the people.
I think it's our society that's pushing people away from Christianity. I think it's all the social norms.
Is this guy seriously gonna clap us on the last gen?
Everything is all
right now, too.
Everything is all material now.
Look, I've been to the traditional churches. I've been to the feel good churches. I've been to the community church. I've been to all sorts of churches. Okay, here's the thing. You're portraying me as a nihilist or something. Okay, so people, no, I don't disagree with marriage at all. I think people should get married. I think it's a great thing. But I also think people need to experience life and have experiences and have a really firm grasp on things that they want to do before they do them. Like, you don't want to just jump into a marriage with somebody you've known for a year. Do you want to do that, dude? Probably, bro. I don't know. Find a trans person and ask them. Why don't you find a trans person and ask them those questions? Because they can happily answer that for you.
I will not find a trans, because everyone I look at just I don't know, disgusting.
Everybody I look at is a trans person nowadays. It's easy. You step outside, there's trans people everywhere. Just go up to one.
What would you do if you took a girl home and she was trans, huh?
Well, I find out she has a hog down there.
Yeah, what would you do? Would you still go with it?
No. Probably not.
What if he/they pinned you down? If somebody wants to steal your property.
Bellboy.
Dude, if somebody wants to steal your house, you're gonna be like, okay, dude, you can take my house, just don't bother me.
No, if somebody tries to steal my property, it's not your property. I'm gonna defend my
Yeah.
property. I'm gonna defend myself against you. You try to break in my house and hurt my family, you're not leaving alive. Let live and let live. Dude, saying live and let live does not mean you can break in my house and hurt my family. That's not what that term means.
Well, okay, so
Doesn't
what's
mean you go around. It doesn't mean you go around doing what you want that involves harming people. That's the whole thing. Life,
but isn't
do what you
free
want to do in
market
life,
for
but
harming
don't
people?
go around harming people. Don't go around harming people. Don't go around causing
Dude, the free
misery to
market will do
people.
everything. The free market will
Free
set
market.
everything.
Talking about the fucking free market. Just don't be a dick and ruin people's lives.
Dude, but that's like a childish behavior of looking at the world.
I'm abandoning, dude. I'm lagging. I'm lagging too bad. I'm just gonna back
You
out.
think everyone's nice and are like, dude, I don't want to hurt anyone.
People that are straight up assholes.
Well, I think there's a lot of people like that.
If I thought everybody was nice, that would be implying that I thought Jeffrey Epstein was nice. I don't think he was
Jeffrey
a very nice
Epstein was
guy.
nice.
Oh, you think that, of course.
You're just mad you weren't invited to the party, bro. Come on.